Welcome back to Passing Time with Craig. As always, I'm your host, Craig, and today I'm joined by my buddy Johann once again. I'm pretty sure has been on the podcast the most. We love chatting movies, and I brought him on because CIFF 2025, the Calgary International Film Festival, has come to an end. It was a great time, some great films, some films I was a little sad with, but overall a great time. Johann and I saw a bunch of films together, so I wanted to bring him on to chat about this year's film fest. What we liked, what we didn't. Shout out to all the amazing volunteers, the organizers, coordinators. Everybody did a great job with it and all the venues. So we're going to chat about all that fun stuff. And stay tuned after my interview with Johann, as I will be going over some other fun things we got going on in October. So here's my interview with Johann. Okay, so Johann, first of all, I think you've been had the most guests on my podcast.
I'll come back anytime.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I have nothing better to do.
Yeah. You got nothing going on. No, I wanted to bring you on to talk CIFF because you and I saw a lot of CIFF movies together. But you and I both love movies. And so, yeah, I figured who better to discuss CIFF, post-CIFF with than Johann. So, what did you think about this year?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought the movies I saw, they were like a lot of well-made, well-acted movies that just sort of like dragged on, but
yeah,
they were still enjoyable. I don't think I hated most of them.
No, I didn't hate any of them. I was disappointed. I have a note of a few that I was disappointed to, which we'll get to, but overall, like, it had a great lineup this year. There's some interesting ones that I'm like, we got to see After the Hunt on Final Sunday. That was our final film. Starring Julia Roberts and
that's her name. I was trying to figure out her name yesterday and it couldn't come to me.
Andrew Garfield. Just a great cast. And probably, like I said when we left, it was like probably gonna get nominated for things.
Yeah. That's one of those movies that is like, again, really well made, super good. Probably never need to watch it ever again.
Yeah.
Glad I saw it, but yeah, definitely getting at least Golden Globe noms.
Yeah.
Probably a couple.
Yeah.
Maybe Oscars, but
I mean, I was thinking about it more. I was like,
you could see like a supporting.
I could see supporting, and I can also see, because the look, even though it's nothing too crazy, the costumes were actually like
Actually, there's the one scene where they're in the Indian restaurant, and I was looking at Andrew Garfield's outfit, and I was like, I want that. Where do I get this denim polo shirt and sweater?
He's got style. So yeah, there's a nice mix when it comes to CIFF, which is you get a wide range of films, which I always enjoy. And so there's documentaries, there's shorts. You got to watch some shorts beforehand.
I did. I previewed shorts beforehand. As far as I could tell, only one of them made it to the festival, which was fine. It was a good one.
Yeah. What was that one?
It's called Disc, I believe. It was about how do I describe it in a good way?
Yeah.
It was like these two, like a man and a woman at some sort of like sales conference. Okay. Like it was like the night after they hooked up, and she was having trouble with her disc, like period disc. I don't know what the actual term of it is.
Tampon?
No, not tampon. But it was funny. It reminded me of like a like mid 2000s sort of comedy movie, like a scene from like Knocked Up or 40-Year-Old Virgin or something like that.
One of the things I love most about CIFF, I think, are the comedies, because I feel like some of these comedies are things you're not going to seek out or want to see or don't think about. So, but it's here and you're like, why not? And like Race Walkers, which I got to see, was hilarious. I loved Race Walkers. It was one of my favorite films there. So good. And then This Will Never Work, which was this family dramedy that was just amazingly cast, amazing performances, serious moments with just the best moments of humor throughout the film. So
I really wish I made it to that one.
yeah, it was good.
Who was in it? Anyone big?
No one you would really recall, but there was definitely everybody. I was like, I've seen you. It's those people. It's all those people like, I've seen you, and I've seen you in this. Yeah,
Like,
people who've been in films plenty of times before, and you're like, oh yeah. So always nice to see that. But yeah, I don't know. Disappointed. I think I want to start low and then get to high.
yeah.
So we opening night we went to Mirrors number 3,
Yep.
and that
Very long. Was it long? It was like 2 hours.
felt
It felt really long. It dragged,
it
for sure.
just did not have the. It was towing the line between wanting to be this like heavy drama or being a horror movie,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't dive into either one of them well enough. The story, the premise was a good idea, but it just was not the execution.
Yeah. It felt like they couldn't. I don't know, maybe if it was like a studio thing, but probably not because it's like indie, but like it felt like someone was stopping them from diving full into it being like a horror thriller type thing.
Yeah.
It was moments of suspense, but then they didn't really pay off.
Yeah. And because there was just moments too where, don't want to spoil anything, but even just our main female character, or our main character, she really wants to stay. Like there's an inkling to be there.
Yeah, it felt like supernatural magic or something for her reason to stay, but
Nope.
she just wanted to.
Yep. It was very odd. There was something completely missing from it. Also, Love Harold, a documentary about friends and family members who have lost someone to suicide, and was going in like, oh God, I'm ready to just be sad. This is gonna be good, and really quite disappointed with it.
Yeah, I didn't feel any really connection to most of the characters. I felt like there was too many subjects, didn't really know what was going on. It could have held like a single narrative, or at least like themes between each person, but
It didn't.
it didn't.
It was just chatting about each of these people and reiterating some things that we know, that sometimes it's surprising. Sometimes there's drugs and alcohol behind it.
Yeah, there were a few scenes and a few, I guess, interviewees that were interesting, and I really enjoyed whenever they would return to those people. But then there was a bunch of people that I would like check out for, because no offense to them, I guess.
And then the last one that I was like, oh, bummed about. And I keep sitting with it and I keep going back and I'm like, am I missing something? And I don't know about you. And I wonder, I would love to, because actually the next day I got text from Chef Adam, our friend Chef Adam. He's like, okay, I have these thoughts. And that's The Mastermind. And I think The Mastermind was one of the ones I was most looking forward to.
Yeah. What were Adam's thoughts?
There were plot holes. There was something missing. I'm gonna, because I can do whatever I want. It's my podcast. I'm gonna find his. Okay, he said, I really did not like that movie. I've had time to digest. That was the morning after. Said it was strange because it was 90% first person from his point of view, but there were random scenes that weren't, i.e. when the guys were robbed in the museum. Tried to be too cinema-y, i.e. that scene with the ladder. Also, there was plot holes. Like, after the art got stolen from him, there's no evidence. Like, what is he running from? I want to read the book, I think, because I feel this is one of those ones where the book to movie just did not work. We had to eliminate a lot of stuff.
I don't know how to feel about this movie overall. I really liked the beginning. I was super into it when they were in the museum and he like initially stole that little trinket.
Yeah. For those listening at home and you haven't, the mastermind is Josh O'Connor, a great British actor, and he married 2 boys, and he
married one of the Haim sisters, has 2 boys. He didn't marry 2 boys.
Yeah. And he is an art thief, or we don't really know, but at least we start off the movie right away with him casing an art museum.
It presents, at the very beginning, it presents that he's this mastermind art thief and like super accomplished, like
in the 70s.
Immediately has this like sleight of hand, steals this little statue. And then as it goes on, it sort of seems like he isn't this mastermind, and like this is his first time stealing art, and like he's like, well, he gets together with his criminal friends.
Yeah.
And they plan this heist. But then it seems like he's actually terrible at this, and this is his first time, but it doesn't seem like his first time. They just like happen to hire the wrong person and he got caught, I guess.
And like he does a great performance, I think. I think he does a good job. His wife, a Haim person.
Yeah, she was in Licorice Pizza as well.
Yeah. She really doesn't have much to work with, and that could be a very interesting dynamic too of your husband might be this criminal. But yeah, there's a lot of artsy shots and like scenes that go on. They filmed it like it was a play. And there was just, we're going to keep going, but we don't need to see this stuff with a movie.
Is it a first-time director?
Good question. Let me check that out.
I remember we looked it up after the movie, but I don't remember.
She's done a bunch of films with Michelle Williams.
Oh, right. Yeah. Excited for it at the beginning, then was expecting it to be just this like them stealing, like the first one I was expecting to be like a small scene, and then they were going to go on to steal more art later. But
yeah, I
thought it dragged in the middle.
If anyone who has read the book, please let me know if you've read the book. Tell me if you like it. If you do like it, I'd say do not watch this movie.
Or maybe do watch it.
Or do watch it.
Like maybe the book is
maybe this is exactly it. Yeah, I don't know. It's was very interesting.
But yeah, I think that what we keep talking about, the scene where he's hiding the art, and that one kind of is like the epitome of this movie for me, where he drives out into this barn, this random barn, and then climbs this ladder, one painting at a time, then gets the box up there, and then is loading the paintings back into the box, and then kicks the ladder over, and it's like you could have shortened that a little.
Yeah,
we could have cut it down.
That was probably like a 5-minute scene, and that did not need to be a 5-minute scene.
No, and that's kind of what the entire movie felt like.
Yeah. So that was a disappointment. Before we get into our really good, I wanted to like mention that if I like this. Sorry, table's dirty.
That's okay.
I wanted to mention that like what I love about CIFF is that 2 years ago Eau Claire Theatre shut down. So we have the Globe and Plaza, and then we now do Chinook. And then we also added in Contemporary Calgary and the Grand, and yeah, those were the additional ones. But I like that they're kind of spread out and there's a lot more venues. And it was kind of cool to see, would I see a bunch of movies at the Contemporary Calgary? No, but it was fun to see a couple films there. And so I like this expanding.
Cool.
Yeah, I like this expanding and getting different venues because it just opens up more. And I gotta say, like, again, the volunteers and the organizers, we had Brenda and Adam on before. They're fantastic. Everybody worked really hard on this, and it all shows because it runs pretty smoothly. And other than one film I went to where there was maybe 20 people, and it was Saturday morning, but it was a second showing of this film, Rosemead, which I'll get to in a moment. Every theater was quite packed. Like,
yeah,
people were coming
even
out.
On
That's
the
amazing.
The Sunday morning for After the Hunt, I was expecting it to be dead, and then we were sitting in the front rows.
Yeah, and After the Hunt, we were the fourth audience to see the movie in the world, so that was pretty cool. There's some fun stuff. I did want to talk about Rosemead real quick because I don't know if there's going to be any nominations for Lucy Liu in this. She broke my heart. She did an amazing job. Apparently, she's wanted to make this for a long time. She's been trying to get this going. And if you don't know Rosemead, Google Rosemead, true story. It is based on a true story. She plays a woman who has lost her husband already. She's dying of cancer, and her son is diagnosed with schizophrenia. And a lot of
That's heavy.
it's very, very heavy. I definitely I was like, I need a drink after this. But it was very well done. She and the kid who played her son also did a phenomenal job. But yeah, Lucy Liu will just break your heart. She deserves to get some nominations. I think it's just long overdue. She's always great. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels. Yeah. Yes, Charlie's Angels. Okay, let's talk about some good here. What were some of your favorites?
Let me look at the thing.
Yeah.
So I can remember what I saw.
Which one was? Oh yeah, Departures was really good.
Departures.
I think Departures
so good.
My favorite from this year. And I mean, I did enjoy After the Hunt and what was the other one? Private Life.
Private Life.
I liked both of those, and I did enjoy Mastermind for the most part. But like all three of those were definitely just like films, very like
Private Life.
whatever. And
Very impressive. Jodie Foster is an American who lives in France, and she speaks French in most of the movie. Like
and does a good job of
a
it.
great job. I don't know if she has that background. She must have beforehand because there doesn't sound sloppy at all.
I have no idea.
And the thing with Private Life too is we discussed this. Is it a comedy?
I don't know, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was very French. I
think there's definitely parts that were meant to be comedic.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wait, what was the other film that I saw that I was like, oh, okay, so because I was like afterwards, I was like, this is a very French film.
Best Boy.
Best Boy. I was like, this is a very French. It's Montreal or it's Quebec film. It's very Quebec. That one did not do it for me.
I liked that one, but it was about the same. Like, I think the one standout between all of them was Departures.
Yeah.
That one was the one that felt like refreshing and interesting.
Yeah, it was real. It was very PTSD.
Oh yeah, it was cringing. It was too real.
But some great comedic moments, great heartbreaking moments. The actor did a phenomenal job. So yeah, I love Departures. Race Walkers, like I mentioned, was hilarious. It's like a tight 84 minutes as well, as comedy should be. Just great moments. There were the actors, writers, and directors, and they just did a great job. Kiss of the Spider Woman really surprised me. Diego Luna and Jennifer Lopez.
Tom Holland.
No. No. I was like, wait, no. Oh, I see what you did there. No. This was based off of a book and a play and a remake of a movie, and it was really good. I guess the original movie starred William Hurt and Raul Julia, the guy who played Gomez Addams in the like 90s Addams Family movie. Sure. Yeah. But yeah, this was a lot of fun and they did a great job with it. It's going to get nominations. I was reading Jennifer Lopez after not getting nominated for Hustlers. She kind of doesn't want to look or hear about that anymore.
Oh, like 20 years ago?
Hustlers was like 5 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The strippers.
Yeah, I think it was completely different movie. Yeah. No worries.
So because she did a great job in it, and there was a lot of buzz about her possibly getting nominated. She didn't end up getting nominated, but I could see her getting nominated for this, especially because she wants to go. It'll be in Best Supporting Actress. I again don't know what. We're still a while away from Oscar nom season. Things are going to start coming out more. Kiss of the Spider Woman, though, I can see some nominations happening. The costumes, the set pieces were amazing because it goes back and forth from this Argentinian prison in the 80s to the old Hollywood film musical. So it's like got that old set, the bright lights, everything. So Kiss of the Spider Woman, 10 out of 10 recommend. The songs, well, enjoyable, and the performances, and J-Lo gives it her all with dancing. The songs aren't ones like you will ever listen to again, I don't think. Like, I can't even tell you any of them. I can't recall any of them. They didn't get stuck in your head, but you were like into the tune and the dance sequences.
Not as good as Taft the musical.
No, not as good. And then of course I have to mention John Candy, I Like Me, the documentary, which was so good. fantastic job. Interviews with some of the biggest stars in comedy, including Steve Martin, Martin Short, Catherine O'Hara, Eugene Levy, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd.
Just went to the set of Only Murders in the Building and then the set of Fifth Creek.
Yeah,
And then
that's very good. Found his friend Ghostbuster.
yeah.
So we're really good. Some stuff you didn't know about it. If you are interested in that one, all these films will eventually be, something like After the Hunt, Kiss of the Spider Woman. Those will 100%, and probably The Mastermind will be some fairly big releases. You can see them in theaters. Will probably be on streaming assignment. The Mastermind was a movie production, so you can watch it on movie at some point. But John Candy, I Like Me is just announced will be on Prime October 10th.
It's like a week away.
Yeah, it's next week. So unless you're listening to it next week, that's whatever day you're listening to this podcast.
Check the day.
Check the day.
Look at your phone. Or a calendar or whatever.
Whatever you're doing. Yeah, it's available.
Google it.
Yeah. What
Is it?
what
What were you gonna say?
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I mentioned Taft the musical, so I feel like I should talk about Concessions
Okay. Oh yes.
because that movie was interesting.
Yeah.
And it felt like it was trying to be too smart, honestly.
Yes.
And
I forgot about Concessions,
yeah,
and I was
Fair.
really excited because it was. I love movie theaters. I love going to movies.
yeah, it felt like an interesting premise, but it didn't feel like there was a narrative, and it felt like all the characters were just trying to like speak in really smart metaphors, and it also felt like the filmmaker really trying to what's the word, like grandstand about racism in Star Wars. Like,
Yeah.
it got brought up a lot.
Yeah. A lot of the descriptors, I think Adam mentioned it. It was like Clerks
Very Clerks.
for movie theater, and I get that. And I there was elements I liked. I loved seeing it all, and it was kooky, like the news reporter that just keeps coming in and out.
Yeah, that was honestly my least favorite part of that movie was the news reporter.
Yeah, fun little. Hopefully. It was nice to also see it in a movie theater, and especially at the Plaza.
In like a private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Michael Madsen's last film, or one of his.
One of them.
Yeah. But yeah.
Stephen Ogg.
Yes. Who I've served at Bourne before.
Yep.
If you're listening, Steven, you did a great job. I think he was
great.
He was my favorite part of the movie.
I didn't really have any issues with any of the performances.
No.
In any of the movies we saw.
Yeah.
That was the least of the problems with any of them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Some of them went on a little too long.
I thought, specifically Concessions, I felt like it should have focused more on that one guy and his sort of like existential dread with this theater closing, but then it didn't really.
Yeah.
It was like mentioned briefly and then just kind of went on to everyone else.
And it clearly is an homage to Clerks. It has to be, because they even have stoners that hang out outside the theater.
Yeah. If it's not, it's crazy.
Yeah. Final thoughts on this year's CIFF.
I liked it. I think I should have seen more comedies, because that was last year I saw more comedies. I enjoyed myself more last year. So note for next year, I guess, is pay more attention to the movies I'm seeing and not just buy random tickets.
Yeah. That's fair.
It is what it is. I'm not like upset with the movies I saw.
Yeah, I'm happy with all of them. I am like, yes, some things I was a little disappointed with, but in the end I was happy with how they turned out. I'm glad I saw so many I did. It was great to cover CIFF. I don't know what just happened there. A ghost, probably.
Mm-hmm.
It was great to cover CIFF this year. Once again, this is my second year, and I absolutely love it. I love what it does for the city. I love movies. I love people are going to movies. I love people seeing movies they wouldn't necessarily see. And it's great to also see all the directors and actors that came out for it.
I forget what movie we went to that I was saying that like the parking lot at Chinook was so packed and the theater was full, and I was like, I haven't seen a theater this full other than like an opening day for like a Marvel movie or like something like that.
And even those aren't as big as they once were.
Oh. Like I rarely see full theaters
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just love going to the movies, and I'm the biggest advocate for it. So go see the movies, people.
Yeah.
And support local theaters if you can. Globe and Plaza, both fantastic venues. I've got an event coming up here. The Alberta Indie Film Throwdown. Spooky season's happening at the Globe on October 19th, which is going to be a bunch of Alberta-made short films.
9 days after the John Candy.
Yeah,
thing
so
goes prime.
lots of things going on. And that is once again with my friends Dallas and Jocelyn, and I'm so excited about that because I love scary movies. It's gonna be a bunch of short films, and it's pay what you can. So if you aren't able to pay at this time, there's free tickets available, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Come check it out.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Johann, for being on again.
Well, thank you for being on again.
Anytime. Thank you, Johann, and thank you, Calgary International Film Festival, for another great year. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait for next year. And I love, like I mentioned, all the great things that you guys do, and people going to the movies. Go to the movies. It's so much fun. And I just mentioned this, and I want to reiterate, October 19th, Alberta Indie Film Throwdown Spooky Edition is happening at the Globe Cinema this time. Pay what you can. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. You can find that. Just search Alberta Indie Film Throwdown. Once again, working alongside Dallas and Jocelyn to bring this to you. It's going to be a blast. We got big plans for this. This whole thing, the Alberta Indie Film franchise Throwdown. So keep up to date with that. You can follow them on Instagram as well. Also, big night, my biggest night of the year, October 25th is Pat's Night, formerly Pat's Concert. It is a charity event I run in honor of my mom, Pat, who passed away in 2000 when I was 10 years old after she had a 5-year battle with cancer. She passed away at Rosedale Hospice. So the nights, like I said, formerly Pat's Concert, changed to Pat's Night this year. This is the 6th year we're doing it. We will have a DJ and dance. We have some mini games hosted by me. We'll have some speeches. We have raffle, door prizes, and silent auction with 100% of the proceeds of the night going to Hospice Calgary's Children's Grief Center in a very important, great organization. Stay tuned because I do have a special episode coming up all about that as well. I have a Halloween episode coming up, a review of Poltergeist, the 1982 classic. So if you want to rewatch that and get ready for that, that will be dropping at the end of the month with special guests Ryan and Andrew from Tuck and Rolls, the podcast. Really excited about that. Yeah, it's a great night. I'm so excited to be doing this again. We've got some great silent auction items already coming in. Tickets from Folk Fest, Oaks Dogs, Calgary Surge, Calgary Roughnecks, Calgary Flames. We've got gift baskets from Cabin Brewing and Pet Value. Beer for a year from Born Brewing, packages from Century Downs, lots of cool stuff. So come check it out. Kids welcome, $10 for children, $20 for adults. Tickets available on my Square site, Passing Time with Craig. Check it all out. Lots of fun events coming up this month as well, from Daddy's Game Night, a live action game show that you get to participate. Think Price is Right. You get to be called up from the audience and participate in a minigame and win a fun prize. We got 80s trivia, Halloween trivia. I'm so excited. Lots of great stuff coming up. So make sure to follow me on social media at PTW Craig, Passing Time with Craig on Facebook and Instagram for all the fun ways to pass time. Otherwise, we'll chat soon. Bye.